no injuries to give you an update on the guys who are just coming in. So, all in all, listen, I thought all three phases did some good things. We've got plenty of room to improve in all areas. And so we'll make sure we get on top of that. And the guys will be in tomorrow and they'll have a chance to see it. And we'll try to get a couple of these things straight. So, but all in all, I thought for it was a good day. And with that, time's yours.
We'll go first to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Coach, I was just curious, after you were able to take a look at the film, were you reaffirmed about Juwan and his alignment? And is there a next step that you take now, or are you just kind of hoping that it takes care of itself in a sense?
Yeah, now that I've had a chance to look at it, I'd even double down more on what I said yesterday. I mean, I just think, they've got an eye on him, and they better keep an eye on everybody else too, because it's to the point of being ridiculous. They got their point proved now out there to the world. So let's make sure we're staying consistent.
Let's go next to Seren Petro. Go ahead, Seren.
Coach, can you take us through what your conversation was like with Patrick about the ankle, and were you close to taking him out at that time when he first sustained the injury?
No, it was the ankle can twist one way or the other, and this was more, we call it a basketball sprain, and he felt comfortable afterwards. So with it, and probably be a little stiff today, but I haven't seen him today to tell you. So, but he was good to go.
Go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Andy. Couple things. First of all, how do you handle the Juwan Taylor situation with the referees? Are you going to be proactive and maybe talk to them before games? Like, hey, make sure you're not, my guy's innocent until proven guilty, if you will. And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Yeah, we talked before the game. But that they have an eye on him. It all started on the Thursday night game. So, but you look around the league and it's just not consistent right now. So that's the important thing.
All right. And Richie James, do you have a sense he's out for the season? And however long he's out, is Montrell Washington your guy?
I think, yeah, Montrell, I thought did a nice job. I mentioned him last night, and I thought he was secure back there, and I thought he handled it well.
You can stick with him then, as long as Richie James is out?
Yeah, I mean, he would be the guy, yes.
Let's go next to Todd Lebo. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Coach, I wonder if you went back and looked at the tape, if you could maybe break down a little bit further what you saw out of your wide receivers yesterday, and especially how maybe Rice is coming along as a young player.
Yeah, I liked what I saw. I mean, there's some things we've got to correct on all of them, but there were some good things. I like the way Rice is coming along, Todd. So I mean, he's catching the ball well. He's getting up the field. He had the one at the end that was on him, the interception at the end. But for the most part here, he's doing a nice job. When he has that ball in his hands, he's strong and he knows how to get up the field like quickly. So that's a real positive. And I think Pat has trust in him. And you can see the development. 24 had a good day. 11 had a good day. I mean, you just keep going through, and the guys, I thought played well. 84 had a great catch, and so they, a couple of them. I mean, he's been productive. So Pat's using all the guys, and they're all stepping up there.
We'll go next to Mackenzie Nelson. Go ahead, Mackenzie.
Hi, Andy. I just have a high school football question for you. I know you like to get out to some of the games around the area. I'm just wondering, what does it mean to you to make the time and go out there? And what are those experiences like for you? And if I could ask you a follow-up too, I'd like that.
Yeah, so I mean, it's the coach's kids, so it's kind of fun to see him play. You know, that's I've known Matt's kids since they were little shooters, and so to see him have a chance to get out there and play is kind of neat.
And just the last thing, how important is it to you that, you and your staff get out to their kids and grandkids, games or activities, whatever it is, especially with the demanding jobs you guys have?
Yeah, I think it's neat. I encourage that. And, when I'm old enough to be the one with the grandkids. So when your kids get done playing, there's a lull in the Friday night action there. You miss that part. So the soggy hot dogs and everything.
Coach, I think that's all we've got for you. Appreciate the time.
All right. Thank you.